intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Sky's the limit, baby.
BoxingVoice.com.
We don't fight for rings and stuff like that. I don't fear anyone.
En este deporte no se viene a jugar y no le tengo miedo a nadie.
We don't come to play in this sport. I fear no one in this sport.
Does that mean that you will fight Triple G later this year?
Como lo dije en la pelea pasada, ahorita mismo me vuelvo a poner los guantes.
As I said in the last fight, right now I'll put on the gloves again.
¡Viva México!
Canelo wants to unify all the titles.
When did you realize, Andy, that you could take his power?
Because of the Mexican warrior that I am, I got that Mexican blood in me. So, talking about the Mexican style, I just proved it.
BoxingVoice.com.
Ain't no other sight in the game to see the Boxing Voice.
What up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Coming back to you with some breaking news. It's a two-parter. You know, some of this news is a week old, but this particular first half is an hour old. And we're talking about MTK Global signing the Mexican-American champion, their first Mexican-American champion, and Joseph Diaz Jr. coming off his big win versus Tevin Farmer from Philadelphia. And they signed last week Calvin Ford trained Gervonta Davis, stablemate, the talented Lorenzo Truck Simpson as well, to an advisory deal. Now, The Athletic was the first to report, I believe, on both, but definitely sources let The Athletic know today that JoJo has become MTK Global's first American champion. And this is what we're going to be talking about. Joseph Diaz signing, Lorenzo Truck Simpson signing, and the fact that this is a UK, Middle Eastern, Abu Dhabi. I don't even know where these guys are located. I don't know. Is Keenan still involved? Who's signing up all these people? Because MTK has a slew of fighters. These are just two Americans. They have Tyson Fury, Josh Taylor, Josh Warrington, Billy Joe Saunders, tons of guys. But this is what we're going to be talking about. If you're interested, you already know. Hit that thumbs up button. It helps with the visibility of the show. Also, it lets us know that you enjoy breaking news subjects and you want us coming back with multiple shows per day. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm hitting this refresh. Last episode, we were on 115,297. We're still at 297. All right, we need three people. It's just three of y'all. Mario Munguia in Corpus. Alexander Lyonez in New Jersey. What it do?
What up, fellas? What is up? What is going on is what I got to say. Do me there, right?
Yeah, I'm always here.
But you're not here with camera. You know that, right?
Say what now?
Say what now? We can't see
Say
you.
what?
We can't see you.
I have no blockage here.
Well, that might be because you went on your other phone. But look, we got a special guest. I was asking him, could he come on? Looks like he's available.
All right.
Spencer Fearon, what's going on, brother? I know you're MTK Glow advisor. You're also, I believe you told me a few months ago that you were going to be in charge of signing the American fighters. So was it actually you that found the talent in Truck Simpson, Lorenzo, and JoJo Diaz? Or what could you give us? Any prepared quotes MTK may have?
All up a second. I didn't say I was in charge of signing the American fighters per se, but I do have a hand in it. So there's a couple kids that we're speaking to now. It's like MTK Global got to represent MTK Global, and is a global organization. So it's not just going to be for UK based. It's not just going to be for European fighters. It's going to be a global entity, and that's what they're doing. So, nothing more can be. You know what I mean? It's a. Hello.
Now we hear you clearly.
Yeah, good. No. I know you do. I was changing over the phone. I'm just doing something for my little girl. But yeah, so it's one of those things, and they are going to be global, and that's it. They're making the right moves, and they're signing up the prospects. And they're not thinking just about today. They're thinking about 10 years down the line.
Now, what could you tell us on the latest Joseph Diaz, first Mexican-American champion to sign to MTK Global? What was the thought process behind there? What is it that you see in the former Olympian?
He's talented, isn't he? Is he not talented?
Well, I mean,
Very.
as his new advisor, I'm trying to give you an opportunity to tell us why he's talented. Tell us why you signed him.
Because look at his skill set. Look how he throws his punches. Look how he takes his head out of range, and he's very good at judging distance. Very, very good at judging distance. And so it's the moves. It's like, that's a good signing, right? I knew a little while ago that there were a couple guys out in the States who are like scouting for MTK Global, who had their eye on him. So I spoke to a couple of the guys down there, and it's been done now, right? So it's a great time, man. It's him. I really like the look of Lorenzo Simpson. I think he's a great talent as well, and it's only going to grow. Every other week, you're going to hear of a new signing, and they're all going to come to MTK Global. And that's a great thing, man.
Now, what is it that you think, or that you can let us know, I guess that makes MTK Global stand apart from other advisors or managerial entities out there?
And I'm going to tell you why, right? The thing that makes MTK Global different is because as a global entity, they have every spectrum, right, of humanity working within the company. Number one. Number two, they're not coming from a money-based situation where they're just thinking, well, let's make the money. They are genuinely, and I have to say this because I run the foundation, right? They are genuine to the fact of trying to help people get to where they want to get to, right? And it's not a money-based thing. It's an energy-based thing, right? So it's energy. So I think what the company is trying to do, they're a very spiritual-based company, which is trying to raise the energy levels and raise like the gravitas of society, or the guys who are involved in the game. And because of that, then I'm really, really grateful to be working for the company or being a part of the company. I'm very and I'm thankful that they told me this maybe 2 years ago. They're going to go into America. They're going to do this and they're going to do that. And they spoke to some very, very top names. I'm not going to call their names who they are, right? They spoke to some top names who were with other promoters who wanted to jump ship. And they said, it's not right to jump ship. Come to us when your contract's finished. So you're going to see a lot of these big name guys come over as well. But right now, they're saying we have to think about longevity and let's think about building the foundation, especially over in the States. And they're doing it now. And you're seeing it.
Now, typically we see MTK Global fighters eventually end up with Top Rank or Frank Warren. Are you guys exclusive to those promoters?
Oh, one second. MTK Global fighters fight on Top Rank, fight on Dazn with MTK Global fighters fight on Matchroom shows. There's not a Matchroom show that don't go on, and there's not an MTK Global fighter on there. There's not a Queensbury, which is a Frank Warren show, that doesn't go on. There's not an MTK Global fighter on there. There's not a Top Rank show that don't go on that there's not an MTK Global fighter on. So they've got that sphere kind of sorted out already. So obviously they'll work with whoever. I reckon I can be brazen enough because the new CEO of the company, Bobby Allen, who's a beautiful human being. He used to be a top guy out in America on a couple of your American TV channels out there for sports. So it's all about building, my friend. That's what it's about. And that's what MTK Global are doing right now. You know what I mean? I told you months ago, remember on this? You spoke months ago. I said, yeah, right. I told you months. I said, this is what they're going to go do. Right?
So listen.
So they're not here to take part. They're here to take over.
Uh-oh. You better be careful saying that. You know what happened to AJ when he said that?
No. This the whole point. Is this happened to AJ? Is AJ a promotional company?
I'm just saying, man.
Oh, wait.
Sometimes
One
those
second,
words come back to bite you in the butt.
One second. Is AJ a global entity? One second, mate. 1 second. All right, I'm gonna do that now, son. My son's trying to get into my car to open up the car so he can get his glasses. So I'm saying to you, when you're saying, but AJ said that, AJ most probably said that, but he's doing it by himself.
For sure. I was just,
Right.
I was just trying to throw some comic relief
Cool.
into the interview.
Listen, Miss, you're my brother from another mother, so it's cool, bro. I'm just saying.
I got a little bit more.
I know the graft and the hard work, and it's also about collaboration. It's not about being greedy. And what I've noticed about my brothers and sisters down at MTK Global, because they actually act like a family. And you've never heard of a fighter being with MTK Global, yeah, and leave. It's never been done before, right? So obviously they're a company that work with integrity. Not many companies do, right? Or like you be speaking to the main person when you're hot, and then things don't happen for you, and then all of a sudden you get pushed to the wayside. It doesn't happen. So it's a solidarity in realizing, right? In realizing self-worth, and they're the ones they do it, man. It's great. It's a great time to be involved in this thing, my friend.
So with Lorenzo, is he still gonna fight on a PBC card? Because he was scheduled for August 29th, I think he's supposed to be fighting.
I think he's still fighting on that show. I speak regular to his uncle, and yeah, I believe that is the case.
All right, guys, you want to jump in? I'm sorry, I hogged him up.
Hey, Spencer. No, it's okay. Hey, Spencer. It's Monty.
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Congratulations on everything. Listen, I have my ideas of what this does for a JoJo Diaz, but can you give us any, and it doesn't even have to be specifics. I mean, if you want to give us specifics, that'd be great. But what does this do for his career? Like, how does this open him up, in versus where he's been at now?
How does it open it up?
Yeah, what do you think the opportunities opened up?
I believe that it opens him up because now he's got the best negotiators for him, right? He's got guys who are moving shakers who are not putting themselves first, and they run by the mantra. I'm sorry to sound so cliche, but they run by the mantra that there's no I in team, and team stands for together. Together, everyone achieves more, and that's what they move with. And I'm a big believer in it. I'm a big advocate of it because I know what that company has done for me per se, and what the company has done for other people who I've known who have joined the company. And it's all about loyalty, and people need to realize that loyalty is royalty. And I think if he's got that kind of momentum behind him, where he's got that safety behind him, you know the game. You guys speak on the game. You know there's a lot of skullduggery and a lot of isms and schisms behind in the sport of boxing, right? And it's not just in one country, it's a global thing. So what MTK Global are doing, they're taking away from that and saying, let's have our own global identity and let's put loyalty as royalty. And it transcends everything, right? Because we got a big allegiance now with female boxing right now. I don't know if you saw the fight on the weekend, just gone with Jonas versus Harper, one of the best fights that I've seen this year. It was an incredible fight. It was a very, very good fight. Not just a good fight for female boxing, but a great fight for boxing. That's what it was. The skill level was really up there. So because of that, and Natasha Jonas with MTK Global, right? So I'm saying because of that, there's going to be a global identity that is going to be attached with MTK Global. That if you want to be treated fairly, and I'm saying this now, you want to be treated fairly. You want to be pushed up the ranks. You want to be treated like a human being, properly, and not like a piece of meat, which is so profound in boxing. Then come to MTK Global. So there's no division. Like we're sitting down thinking like, oh, you know what? A lot of the white fighters in America, you know what I mean? They're going to go with Top Rank. A lot of the Hispanic fighters are going to go with Golden Boy. A lot of the black fighters are going to go with PBC and Al Heyman. No, brother. MTK Global, right? We are one race. We are one family. And we're going to be, trust me, I'm so excited, my friend.
Hey, what's going on, champ? It's Alex here with you. I just
How
had
you doing,
question,
Alex? How you doing, bruv?
Pretty good, bro, man. Just, I mean, happy for MTK, right? Because JoJo's a hell of a fighter. Was there any, I mean, do you know of any promises that were probably made or if they were made in order to get this signing? And was this signing tough or was Joseph readily excited from the beginning or were there just some things that he negotiated? I mean, what could you tell us about the signing?
Bro, if I was to say that to you, I'd be lying. Right? All I know is that within me, as I said, right, we're speaking to this guy. I left it at that. Do you know what I mean? So it's no good. Like this, is what goes on. It's like when the energy is right, and you're not running down things. You don't need to run it down because what's due to you is going to come to you. And I think that's the mantra that MTK Global is working off of. And they said, right, we want to go into America. But you know what? It's going to be kind of difficult us going into America, speaking to the black fighters. Do you know what I mean? I said, well, it ain't going to be difficult because I'm an advocate of the company, a strong advocate of the company. Everyone knows on what side that I stand on. We have so many different people in the company that it's all about reaching out. And it's where you can offer the best deal. But when you're dealing with people who deal with integrity first, this is the thing that a lot of people are missing out on. Are you dealing with integrity first? I can tell you, hand on heart, that company deals with integrity first.
What about telling us? What about telling us if this signing means we're gonna get the rematch with Farmer?
You know what? I can't tell you that, and I'm gonna be real. I can't.
What about?
But listen. I'd like to see that rematch. Wouldn't you?
I mean, Farmer has a rematch clause, and we haven't heard anything of it. But so then, what about this? So far, for the public looking in, on the outside looking in, Tyson Fury's been the biggest thing that MTK's been able to do. Can you help us or make us aware of other things on that level? And what I mean is, when Tyson signed to MTK, you know, he got 2 fights in between the Wilder fight. He renegotiated. He got an alleged $100+ million. He signed to Top Rank. It was a lot that was attached to signing to MTK for Tyson.
Oh, wait.
Hold on. For Tyson, like we haven't heard that for Lorenzo. We haven't heard that for Joseph Diaz. We haven't heard that for Josh Taylor. Like, oh wow, he signed $100 million. Like we didn't hear that. So I'm just saying.
And you know why? Because money talks and wealth whispers. That's why you haven't heard on what these guys' deals are. But obviously, it must have been a lucrative deal for them to come along, right? It's not no hearsay nonsense. Think about it now. Next thing,
No.
Wait.
I'm not insinuating.
Lorenzo Simpson.
No, but wait. I'm not insinuating that. I'm not insinuating that there isn't any deals or that it's fake. What I'm saying is, are there any big home runs like a Tyson? Because you know, signing $100 million deal is a home run for a fighter.
Yeah, it is, but we can't say for a super featherweight that there's going to be that kind of money on the table for it.
I need it though. What's on need the Twitter? I need to know.
1 second. I'm just 1 second. My son's asked me to move some stuff.
Okay.
Yep, go on. Yo, Ness.
Nah, I was just asking you to let me know any other home runs, like as big as the Fury deal.
Well, you know what? It's going to be very difficult to get a deal as big as a Fury deal because we understand, realistically, to the plyometrics and the physicalities of Tyson Fury, he's a heavyweight, right? And also, Tyson Fury is a very charismatic heavyweight. right? Who doesn't fight the way of his body structure, and he's an incredible talker, right? So the heavyweights are meant to generate the most money. There's a reason why Tyson Fury in boxing was the highest grossing earner in the Forbes magazine. That's not a British publication, that's an American publication, was the highest earner. So there's a reason behind that. So obviously we can't come with figures like, oh well, this person like is going to be on the same level as what Tyson Fury got, because that'd be ridiculous. But what I do know is that at MTK Global, everybody gets treated fairly, right? And you don't you don't get what your worth is. You get what you negotiate. And I know for a fact that he would have negotiated a wicked deal. Trust me on that one.
Spencer, do you think that because earlier you mentioned the fact, it's like, oh, if you're, this guy, you're going to go Golden Boy. If you're this guy, you're going to go with PBC. Do you think that that's an issue in boxing, specifically with Mexican fighters, where, yes, they are sought after because there's such a big Mexican demographic in boxing, or I should say Hispanic/Latin. But do you think that this move is the kind of move that would help like a Hispanic fighter like JoJo, who's very popular in the California area, Texas area, to expand their brand globally? And do you think that's missing in boxing?
100%. And he will expand. Just watch this space, brother. You know what I mean? Watch this space. It's an exciting time.
Now, go ahead, Alex.
No, I was just going back to what he was saying about the company being a family, and everybody, good energy, and just with all the stuff that goes on, gets thrown around in social media about certain companies, and how and the way certain fighters talk about it. Is that something that MTK is like, the way you're pitching the company? Is that something that you want it to reach all ears of all fighters, so that they know that when they come to MTK, that everyone's welcome?
Bottom line is this, yeah. Bottom line is this. I've run MTK Global Foundation, which is a charity arm of the company, for a hot minute now, a few years now, right? The deal that was set for me wasn't done on no contract. It was initially done on a handshake. And it was done on a handshake for about a year and a half, nearly 2 years, before a contract was actually put into place. And I was well looked after, right? I was well looked after to give back to the community, but it's also boxing based. And we also now have MTK Global Academy, which has just opened up, where we're boxing based, where we're teaching young kids, getting off the streets and stuff like that, right? Mm-hmm. MTK as a brand, it's not just to say, I'm not being the advocate to say, oh well, I'm just telling you how it is. If you're a black fighter in America and you're any worth, you'll be looking to get signed to Al Heyman. And that's the truth, right? Because you're thinking, well, now a black guy's gonna understand me. I get it. If you're a Mexican fighter, you wanna go with Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya is a global icon and a superstar when he was fighting, and he's doing these bits as a business, right? So I get it. It's not like I don't get it. I understand it. Cool. But what I'm trying to say is, like, let's encompass the whole thing and let's be as one family. And no other company is going to do that, but the company that I'm at, MTK Global, are doing that. Period. Let's be real. Let's call it as it is. So by them going to sign fighters in America now, there's going to be a couple other fighters right now. I'm speaking to a couple people right now. There's going to be a couple of guys that are joining in and all the rest of it, right? And to tell you the honest truth, when I'm speaking to the heads and the CEOs of the company, they're saying, okay, then, well, there's certain kids, and they say, oh, maybe he ain't going to be a world champion, but is it going to help him in life? I ain't going to call their names, but is it going to help him in life? I said, I reckon it's going to help him in life. They said, don't worry about it. I'm doing it because you're my guy, Spence, and you brought this kid to us. End of story. Now, what company else is going to do that? Go on, ask me. What other company is going to do that?
Yeah, I don't think I can. Actually, that probably leads into into the next
so
question.
So anybody listen to me? Anybody listen on the Boxing Voice? You're a professional fighter. You're about to turn pro. You got good amateur record. You've done certain things. You've done your bits. Then I'm saying to you, I don't need to say, come to us, come to us, come to us, because energy goes where it flows. They'll come anyway. You want to get, look, this is what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying that none of these other companies don't look after their fighters, right? But what I'm trying to say, I'm going by my own experience. And if you want to get treated the best, then you have to come to MTK Global. As simple as that. I don't need to discuss how much money is being thrown at guys or this or that or the rest of it. No, because that ain't my position to really talk. You know what? To talk out another human being's finances. I ain't here to do that. But what I am here to do is tell you now straight, categorically, you want to get treated the best, right? You want to get put into the best matches. You want to be a fighter that you feel your worth and also your self-worth. You want all of those kind of things, then MTK Global is the place to be. Period.
So let me ask you, because one of the issues that we have in boxing is when one fighter's on one side of the street and another fighter's on another side of the street. So let's say Tank. Let's say JoJo Tank. Is this fight easier to make now that he's with MTK, or is it still, is it easier to make that kind of fight or those kinds of fights across the street?
It's easy to make those kind of fights if the head of the board of MTK Global think that it's worth taking those fights. Then those things or the obstacles that are there, right, can be surpassed. I know this. Trust me.
So you're saying that if, like, let's say, let's just speak for instance with like JoJo and Tank, right? Like if there's a pay-per-view on the line, you're saying that if that doesn't benefit JoJo as much as we think, then it won't happen. But if it were to benefit him, then that is a fight that can easily be made, or not easy, but it can be made. Versus right now, it seems like it couldn't, just under Golden Boy.
100% it can be made.
Okay.
100%.
I mean, that would be the fight. If I were to sign to MTK, I would be telling them, are you going to get me the Tank fight? Because he's about to do a pay-per-view with Leo in my division. So,
Yeah. And I'm saying to you that all things are possible, my friend.
Spence, you giving us some real
cryptic.
Not only cryptic, just like the company answer. No true answer.
Towing the company line.
No true answer, just the right answer. It's like, damn, champ.
Brother,
but it sounds good.
Listen to what I'm saying to you. I know the best fights are gonna happen because I know that the people behind MTK Global are boxing fans, right? They're boxing fans, and they're integral to the sport. Unlike many people who talk boxing, but they're not really boxing fans. It's just a business to them, right? They're boxing fans, right? And their integrity is actually to the sport. But then their integrity is also to look after their fighters the best that they can.
Yeah, I get that. Like you're saying, basically, like, the fights that the fans want to see oftentimes don't happen because the people behind those fights are thinking business first as opposed to what fights we want.
See, you are an intelligent man, my friend. That's why Nessa's got you on the show. You are a smart guy.
Thank you, Spencer.
Listen, Spence, man, I want to thank you, obviously, for your time. You've been always helpful, always on short notice. We appreciate it.
Now, bro, let me tell you this, yeah? When it comes to America and on the pulling power, the boxing voice has been going for a hot minute. How long have you been going for? About 5 years now?
About 9.
9 years. But I've known about you.
Eight. I would say 8.
Right, properly taking traction, I'd say the last 5 years.
Definitely.
And you guys are on it. You guys are grafting. You guys are pushing forward. And I'm telling you now that, for a fact that once we plant our flag and start doing shows in America as well, the boxing voice be front row to cover our stuff, man, because you guys are the realists. And I've got nothing but love and respect for every one of you guys on your panel. All right, Ness? So big up yourself. I'm about to fry some steak right now for the family, so I'm off. Peace, two fingers. I'm out.
All right, brother. Well, thank you once again. There you go, ladies and gents.
So good. So good.
MTK Global representative giving us a little info. I do want to see what it does for JoJo.
Me too.
JoJo has huge fights with Shakur Stevenson. He could offer Shakur a title shot, and that'll be a huge fight. He could offer Gervonta Leo Santa Cruz a unification.
Damn.
And then don't forget, let's see if MTK could get him the Abner Mares fight. Abner was trying to put himself in the mix. And while that might not be a fight for us, the hardcores, that's a fight for JoJo to get that name out there.
Yeah, definitely. Listen, this is not strange situation. Well, I guess strange is the word. But listen, this is a situation that I don't think I expected. And because it was so unexpected, I have to believe that there were certain things put on the table. Promises made. Yeah. And he couldn't get specific, and that's fine. He said it himself. Like, it wouldn't be accurate if he were to talk about it because, he doesn't have those insights at this moment, and that's fine. That said, though, I think that all of us can agree that when situations like this occur, it's based off those promises. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, FA didn't just sign with Top Rank or James Prince off of a whim. He wasn't just thinking one day, you know what? I really like Scarface and Zero and the Ghetto Boys. I think I'm going to sign with the guy that, ran them. Like, no, it wasn't like that. You know what I mean? They must have had conversations. There must have been things like, yo, we could do this. We could do that. This is on the table. And he said, whoa, that's where I got to be. So in a situation with JoJo, there are fights out there that aren't even like on the horizon for him because they can't be made right now. They don't need a JoJo Diaz at PBC because they have a Leo Santa Cruz right now. So those are the fights that they make with them, right? But we would love to see JoJo Diaz, in there with a Leo Santa Cruz or with Tank or whoever. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Well,
you want to say.
Said that he got that revancha in there. That rematch is lock and loaded. So
yeah, with Tevin, that's true.
That's what we're gonna see first, and I'm interested in seeing that. I see some Tevin Farmer videos. I mean, I don't know if he's got camp or anything, but he's been training, man. He wants it back. So that's what I want to see. But there's a lot of interesting fights, man. I mean, I don't know if Miguel Burchell is damn, who is Miguel Burchell with, man? I'm so terrible with these promotions, and Mario's laughing at
the chat, bro. They're like,
what happened?
Oh man, they just been killing me the whole time.
They kill us all. No,
they're hilarious.
Yeah, that whole division is loaded, man. And with MTK being able to do business with different people, man, that these fights can more than happen.
Yeah, I hope. I think this is a tough look. This was supposed to be a news show. We come out, we tell everybody the news, get people talking about it. We're going to hear what the callers think, right? But it's a really difficult show to offer anything unless you're within the camp. And because, at the surface of this, just the optics, zoom out and you look at the optics of it, it's something that happens all the time, right? Fighters signing with a management company or an advisor, right? And I don't know if having so many cooks in the kitchen is always a great idea or having so many hands in the pocket. So I don't know, what this does to his golden boy situation in terms of, how they're, you know what I'm saying? Like that, I don't want to call it De La Hoya specifically, but that relationship, what it does to that. But ultimately, if MTK is on this takeover thing, a year from now, how many more fighters are we going to see sign with them? How many more American fighters and, globally, like at the end of the day, if we can get them all under one roof, like that's the ultimate goal. I just think that there's so much innuendo here and everything associated and everything we've known about the company. It's just, it's really hard to pinpoint what this does. You know what I mean? And what this really means because the conspiracies out there and just everything. So I don't know. It's tough. It's a tough one.
Nice.
My final thoughts, though.
All right. Well, let's go out to the sponsors. Then a quick word backwards. Quick word from the sponsors and hit the callers. Peace.
Subscribe to youtube.com/theboxingvoice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
Rich Kid's a Patreon now. Shout out to Rich Kid. Listen, Rich Kid, he actually is fighting at 130. So, I mean, if he can make 130, unification with JoJo would be big, especially if you beat one Leo Santa Cruz Mexican.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
All right, going out to Caesar in Vegas. What up?
Caesar
just listening. Trey in the Bay. It's on you.
Can y'all hear me? My background is shady, dog.
But
I'll just say this: my background is up for me. My background is kind of loud, so I'm gonna just say real quick. I went buy a fucking ice cream from that dude. He is a terrible, terrible salesman. I'm gonna hit him with some of that 1970s words. He is a boot licking tap dancer. Woo! I'm gonna save the rest of that. Y'all on shit. YouTube. But on top of that, man, he sound real corny. He sound like Samuel L. Jackson from Django. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit! Damn.
Mario fell off his chair.
Bro, that is hilarious.
Can I get a
Trake stay killing him? She called him a bootleg. What did she say? A bootleg and tap dance. Oh man. Yo, I swear to God, this has been like usually it's like 1 or 2, 3 get people on the chat, like, you know, really in tune to the conversation and the topic, and they're funny, but like, bro, everybody's killing it. It's hilarious.
All right, who's next on the line? It's I think it's Ness on the line.
It looks like J-Man. 2 intros for J-Max. See that? That was 2.
You know, he got
the Alicia Keys intro right there.
Has no class, no style at all.
I'm a gorilla, I'm a dog. I'm a dog, I'm a gorilla.
The smartest thing you can do is to stay away from terrorists.
He can't be the boogeyman if I'm chasing him. You want to bet?
You bet 100,000 on that.
Let's bet $1 million.
Easy. Let's bet $1 million.
All right. Just want to listen to that. He said he was just listening. Juan in the BX, working construction, or you just listening?
Yeah, that's my official song now, bro. You keep playing that, you're going to have to keep playing it forever. Yeah, man, I like that Spencer guy. Oh, fuck, I just dropped my phone. That dude is cool as fuck. Damn, I almost hit a car too. What the fuck? My bad, fellas. No cursing loud. My bad. That was a curse.
2 F-bombs in half a second.
Bro, every time you put that Mike Tyson, nah, y'all can't talk though. Every time you put that Mike Tyson intro, whoever has that has like 15 curses in like 2 seconds. Mike Tyson,
both J-Max.
Kill him, murder him, and then do some next stuff, and then you got homeboy talking about 15 million. I don't know what the heck is wrong with that, but yeah, Spencer's a cool dude though. I like the way he always tries to shut you up, this, and then comes with his with nothing pretty much. I still don't understand. All I kept hearing was 1 second. I'm like, bro, that 1 second is stuck in my head. I forgot what he was saying.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But yeah, Spencer's a cool dude, and yeah, Andy Ruiz. I thought that was the last episode, the last shoot. My fault. JoJo Diaz, yeah, I think he's gonna do good in MTK. I'm surprised he left Golden Boy though, but I guess it is what it is.
He ain't lead Golden Boy, but I'm gonna get to let you go. We get to somebody else. He ain't lead Golden Boy. This just is an advisory. This is a managerial kind of advisory. I say managerial when it's not. It's an advisory, but it seems like you need to hear managerial, not you specifically, but people.
These are the new advisory contracts, and that's
Yeah, this is
You know
how
what
it
I'm saying?
is. But listen, you need an advisor to navigate you through those muddy waters.
Hey, I'm not
Just
hating.
imagine,
You do. You really do.
Imagine what I mean would have been if he would have still with us. When he was with us, he was undefeated. You understand? He did an Andre Durrell.
It broke a lot of hearts in the stable and shit. Cause a lot of us was like, damn man, that was the man right there. He just did. It was like we was all on a crunk gym and he just left.
I had to sick you on him like a lichen on a wood. Or damn, I messed that up. I can't remember.
Yeah, he said the lichen.
No, you had it.
Nah, I can't remember officially. Forget it. Ah! Yo, that was my favorite series, FYI. We're going out to Keem in Florida. Let me get a little flashy flash. If you ready to rock, just listen, and I guess not. Going to King Born on the truck. What it do? King Born.
Hello, guys.
What up?
We gonna do it like this, man. I try to play my man King Amin with that, but that's another topic. Let's get the spits of fear. I don't know. I mean, he talking about
King Born, we're gonna try and come back to you in like when you drive like 10 more miles. That's gonna be only like 5 minutes, 10 minutes for you, because you in some bad service area. NO in the truck. What it do? NO, are you available? Looks like no. Going to Intrigue, the Boomerangian. Is you available? Intrigue. Yes, he is.
Hell no. He mad because I get the better fights. He mad because they still like me more. He mad because I got better numbers. He mad because he can't beat Keith Thurman. That's why he mad. Hell no.
Yeah, man, I just jumped on, man. I didn't hear none of the show. I just jumped on.
It's pretty simple. MTK Global signs Joseph
JoJo.
Diaz Jr., who is promoted by Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy. And last week they signed Lorenzo Truck Simpson, who was supposed to be promoted by Gervonta Davis Promotions, trained by Calvin Ford.
Oh, okay. Oh, they signed Truck. You talking about from Atlanta?
Yeah,
Truck.
Truck.
Yeah, okay. Oh, that's what's up.
And they're UK based, but they said they're global. We're global.
Yeah, nah, that's what's up, man. I don't really got nothing to say on that topic though.
All
but
good.
y'all thing. Yes, sir.
Well, thank you for your continued support and always choosing us to listen to. We do appreciate it, Sony Commish, what up?
Hey, yo, what up, TVV? What's good?
What's good?
Nothing much. Hey, yo, JoJo Diaz and to MTK, I like that. I just hope that we get that rematch from that big fight that he had. I think it was earlier this year, or was it late last year? So as long as we get that, I'm good with that. And I'm glad you cleared that up from, I think it was Juan from the Bronx, because he had me thinking like, damn, did he leave Golden Boy? But I'm glad you cleared that up, And before I leave off, this is not Sony the commissioner. This is Sony the Boxing Bars fan. We would like to let it be known that we all feel who watch Boxing Bars that King Amin is one of the best Boxing Bars lyricists out there, and we don't care what you say disparaging his name. We all feel like he's in the top 3 or 5. Shout out King Amin.
How am I disparaging his name, bruh?
Well, you're saying that he ducked Mario. He never ducked Mario. You're calling him a duck live.
So hold on.
Live on air. That's not cool.
Hold on. You got the message I gave to you, right?
But you took it out of context what he said.
Oh, I did? How'd I do that? Tell me, please explain.
Because he was not saying, he was asking you that he wanted to battle me or greatness. You made it seem like,
bro, that was sarcasm, bro. That was sarcasm.
Okay, well, he didn't take it that way. He didn't take it that way.
No. I'm not saying. I'm saying the message about you was sarcasm, bro. I sent you the screenshot. Look at it. He even used emojis. When I said who you want next, I got limited text there, so ain't no confusion in what I asked you. Who you want next? Period. His words are not sure yet. Emoji of a thinking man. You'd love for me to battle Cash Weezy or Mario, but maybe I take on one of the more lyrical guys like Greatness or Sony. Hands up emoji over the shoulders, all right? Like, I don't know emoji, okay? Then he goes on to say, you or Sony have anyone in mind? So I ignored all that other shit and said, if you want Mario, I'll give him to you. And he says, it would be great for the show, but check with either Sony or Greatness and see what their interest is for the battle. Never heard from him again. What does that sound like to you? Did he ever say yes? Did he ever say yes? Is it hard to type? Y-E-S. Get out of here, Sony, trying to paint me out like some liar. Don't make me out. If you want to save him, but don't make me the liar. I got the screenshot. Steve.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, like, I thought we just said we had nothing but respect for King Amin over here at ECP Stable. Like,
they just
it is
mad.
what it is.
He took they mad. They mad. I'm telling the truth. So he was undefeated with us. He left. He not. That's it. It's facts. So they mad. It's not my fault. You choose to sign who you choose to sign with.
I think Doomy said it best. He said he left. It was like a blow to us, morale-wise. I mean, we picked ourselves up, no big deal. But at the end of the day, everybody respects him. I didn't even take it like it was like a duck. I took it like he was saying, like, I'm not on his radar. Like, he's become bigger than the title. That's how I felt.
Why y'all treating Amin with kid gloves? If Amin catch feelings for this, like on some personal shit, this is retarded because this is like some imaginary boxing lyrical shit. But
shout out to Stainless too, bro. Big time.
Damn, that's right.
Oh yes. Shout out to Stainless.
Shout out to Stainless. His daughter's going to college today. So he's a little nervous, corona.
She's got to be quarantined, right?
Yeah.
Not quarantined, but she's got to stay within the school. She can't leave the grounds, apparently.
Exactly, Carlito. Why is the commission involved in such things? They love putting the cape on, bro. I thought he was JT Promotions or whatever. I thought Ness had free reign to matchmake. And my question is the same. Who you want? I don't never come at nobody all sweet. Who you want? Simple. But damn, Stainless, man, prayers out to you, man. But don't worry about it. Be happy. Your daughter's going right back to college. And that's a great thing, man. Hopefully everything works out. But I'm with you, UK Rob. I never heard of emotional rappers. So I'm going to assume that it's the commission and Amin's fan base getting emotional and not Amin. Because I know Amin ain't getting emotional. But we going out to Steve. Apologies to Steve for keeping you hold on there,
My town up in K-Town. Hey, Daddy, this a dollar beat.
I drink soda, I eat pizza, I hang out with chicks all day. These fighters still can't beat me. They fighting every day, they in the gym every day. Just give me 6 weeks, and I got it.
Boxingwiz.com.
That thing hit pretty hard. Steve?
What up, champ?
Steve's unmuted, but I don't hear you, buddy. Say hello. Whoa. I guess he's not talking. TJ, you're up.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
What's going on, y'all? Y'all are funny, man. Mario talking messed up our morale. We had to I'm here crying, bro.
It was devastating. Like, I didn't expect for Amin to be like, he pulled some NWC or CD, whatever them wrestling fake dude that ran on the other side. Like, how you
it's
that?
like, you hear a perfect picture right there. Wrestling match, hilarious. All of a sudden your man's hit you with the chair.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, where you going?
What happened? Like, damn.
Mind you, TJ, when he first signed, I'm like, you want Mario? Like, nah, I want 2 fight in then Mario. So I give him the 2 fights. When it's time to give him Mario, he signed a JT in them.
Oh, so he just used you to get that title shot. Yo, that's funny.
Yeah, man. You know, you win some, you lose some.
You gonna announce I'm fighting Cass, bro? I ain't heard nothing about that on here.
I mean, we just signed that. Like, yeah, I just sent it to
know
the
that.
commission. Yeah, because I
This
just sent
This is TBV though, bro. This y'all break news. This is what happened.
Yeah. We doing the TJ. Got to put TJ first too, because he already got a win over Cash. So it's TJ versus Enrique rematch. You know, TJ decided to give him the rematch right now because Cash was at his hottest, coming off the big CYP win. Then he beat JP from Long Beach last week, right? Or was it I mean? You on mute, or am I not looking at you?
I don't know who on me. I don't know who.
Mario. Who did Cash just beat? I know he got 2 back-to-back wins now. You know, so he hot
JP.
right now. Okay,
Yeah,
JP.
it was
So I was right.
CYP JP. Yeah.
Man, he had that big win with CYP.
Oh my God, yo, I'm about to give a throwaway bar to one of y'all. Like, oh, CYP JT. So I ain't giving it a bar. I'm just saying you gotta. It's an acronym bar there though, cause you JT. So it's like CYP JT.
Jay, you gonna know my name. Disrespect. I got all the ECP gonna feel. Let that be known.
Oh, that's right.
Yo,
He
talk that
TJ.
shit.
He TJ. I said JT. See,
Yeah,
you got to
TJ.
distinguish yourself. There's too many acronyms out there.
Yeah, you got to get a rap name.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it as T, and y'all gonna
Okay,
feel
that
it.
works.
Y'all gonna feel that word. Yo, you undefeated still? Oh, you undefeated with like a you know a loss with an explanation. You couldn't make it. Yeah, because I don't want to drop your record. Nah, Doomy ain't got one of those. He got good representation, bro. You wildin'.
After this win, I want Doomy. I'm just letting it know. I want Doomy to get
all right. Yeah, I was trying to give you Doomy this week. It's funny that you say that. Look at that, Doomy, how he's thinking. He thinking the way I was thinking. But Doomy talking about he want to drop his second single, so he trying to sell ringtones.
I don't be listening.
He trying to sell ringtones, so we trying to make Doomy international right now. He dropped the first ringtone and single last week. It's called "We Are the Champions," something like that. I'm sorry.
Heart of a champion.
Single, Doomy.
Heart of a champion.
You know what I'm saying? I got another piece coming this Saturday.
He about to drop his second single, and he gonna be on his reality show pretty soon. I'm telling you, we building Doomy up.
I'm singing the chorus on the track.
Oh,
let's go, champ.
You going Drake? You going Drake on the track?
Don't let Mario sing that. Please don't let him.
TJ, man, thanks for calling in. Let me see.
I'm looking forward to that battle for real.
Trey
that's
in the
cool.
Bay.
He just hyped it up.
Trey in the Bay, what up? You avail or still in the busy background?
Yeah, man. Hey, these dudes taking that rap battle shit a little serious.
Yeah, I don't see on the call. He better not have caught feelings. Sony, you better fix that relationship, man. You know this all.
I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know what's going on, but people be getting hurt. CYP didn't quit the show because he lost. And he was arguing with everybody here in the chat. I'm like, God damn. Hey, but
I know Trey be doing stand-up comedy somewhere in like Brazil or some shit.
He said Brazil.
You got a little passion though, man. And listen, man, If everybody at MTK Global talks like that Prince of Paran cat, man, them boys is in a world of trouble, man. They just got ripped off. That dude. But hey, what's that card game they be playing in the train stations in New York? That's what them dudes sound like, man. And the scammers, they be like, sit down,
yeah,
cars.
Three cards.
Yeah, man, he sound like a scammer, dog. That's it. That's my call.
Damn. What's 3 cards?
3-card poker?
Nah, the 3-card, like, you know, when they got it on the court on a cardboard box and like, yo, see what card it is. Pick a card.
What? Y'all really do that out there?
Come on, Chad. We playing dominoes on the corner in the house.
I thought that was like
chess at the park.
I ain't
Crazy.
never gonna
Yes,
stop
y'all
at no
stay
cardboard.
hustling out there. I thought dice for sure. We did dice in school and shit.
Dice, we doing it all, champ.
I'm
We
not-
putting piscinas out in the street and filling them up with the fire hydrant, jumping in.
Man.
Shh. Let's go, champ.
I'm not
Yo, I gotta
stopping at
get out
no cardboard box with no 3 cards to get robbed. That's fake.
Oh, he'll take off and shit. You'll
That's
never
fake.
see that.
Nah,
bum
forget
again.
about running like in the movies. It's just that those dudes are good at deception.
Super
You know what I'm
deceiver.
saying? Like that's what they practice. Like,
Three-card Molly. Three-card Molly.
there you go.
There you go.
Okay.
Yo, Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Catch us on the next one. Looks like we're gonna be doing some sort of overtime tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, peace.
At Maury Mugia on Twitter. At Maury Mugia on Instagram.
Champ. Alex _ Doomsday _ LAINEZ. Same one on TikTok. Twitter, Alex Linus TVV.
They said we ain't get the king born. You right, because you was in the mountains, I think. What up, champ?
Oh, yeah, we had to go back.
Hey, yo, that's 3-card Molly, man. And like I said, Spencer, man, with this We Are the World thing, I don't know, man. Look like he got a lot of game with him, yo. Look like he got a lot of game over there. Don't let Lorenzo Simpson get switched up over there. If Lorenzo going there, he better get some good fights. He better get it popping over there. And yo, Ness, you know I'm $5 now, so you know it's on.
That's right, champ. I apologize for not even ringing the bell. I'm about to ring the bell for a few of y'all. Shout out to a few. Let me just go directly to it so everybody gets their proper, thank you.
Let's go, champ.
We got to rewrite it. Let people know exactly. Doomy said he was going to take the lead on that. He just going slow like always,
Yeah, why you gotta punch me in the stomach and then pat me in the back? I'm about to place
Tough love, bro. Tough love. Listen, if I tell you great, you're complete. So I can never tell you you're great. You got to strive to be great every time. And even when we think you great, there's got to be more to go. We got to push each other. We got to crack the metaphorical whip on each other so that this is a smooth. Mario, let me tell you, he's not even there. All right. There you go.
Nah, but
see? Where's the
it's
metaphorical whip on his ass? He ain't even on the chair to hear the compliment. Somebody was like, yo, did y'all do something different? Because it's like formatted different. It flows so well now. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's Mario. But anyway, shout out to... We're going to start from the bottom and the top. All right.
And now we here.
We going from King Born. Know what I'm saying? He started at $3. Now he here. Feel me? He done moved us so he get to listen to all the Untitles. Call in and listen to all the Untitles. Be part of all the Untitles. Be part of all the Film Study Tuesdays. Be part of all the Border Wars, which is about to come back. You could go right now, King Born, whenever you at a truck stop, you could go back and see me spar, see Doomy spar with pros. You can see our old fights of Border Wars, see all the guys. See Info Joe. You call him the OG. Go see Info Joe at like 67. Throw down with a 35-year-old and win. You know what I'm saying?
Leather.
I'm lying. He ain't 67. He gonna get pissed off. But Joe, Joe got in some nasty shape, bro. Joe was out here doing push-ups like he was down at Bing. You could go check that out because you just got, it's just gonna take you some time to find anything. You don't have to scroll down that Patreon. But
Hopefully soon, though, all that stuff will be probably in a playlist and better accessible here on YouTube. And I'm super excited because I'm be making that video this week for y'all, so y'all could understand what we're doing, how it's gonna affect our Patreons, and what. And
shout out to the rich kid. He said just seen Ness beat up someone. Yeah, he was watching one of Ness fights. Yo, but I got sparring there with pros where you see me get beat up. I don't care. I put it out. I ain't afraid of all that. You know what I mean? Some pros, some amateurs. They put it on me. You got to take your licks and sparring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you get to see also the veterans of Border Wars, like my man Tank.
Yo, you could go all the way back and see some of the former co-hosts. Mike sparring. Mike not sparring, but his fighters on there. Mike wheelchair fighters on there. A couple of Matt's fighters on there. But anyway, real quick, we got shout out Iron Sal, Young Mike Tyson in these streets. He used to be named Young Mike Tyson in these streets. He signed up to Border Wars. He fought one time. He did real good, and then he got domesticated. You know, bought houses, opened up a business, got a kid, all that. But
you talking about DIY Sal?
DIY Sal.
Yo, Sal could build you a house.
Sal is
bro, he could build you your own gym, bro.
Sal is Sal, aka Bob Vila.
He working on a robot right now that could spar you.
Keem has said he ready for Border Wars. He in that Border Wars chat. He's seeing the love and camaraderie that we got in there, but definitely the back and forth. You know, it got crazy in there yesterday. It got crazy in there yesterday. You know what I'm saying? We lost one. We ain't gonna say no names because they always come back. But yeah, Keem is joint Border Wars. He's fighting cruiserweight. It looks like. So I want to shout out the rich kid. He signed up. He on that $5 level. So rich kid, you get to see all the Border Wars, past Border Wars fights, all the Border Wars training and sparring. You get to see all the untitles that we've had. And look, if you're signing up, you're getting over 1,400 posts that we've already done on Patreon. Like, yeah, it's a lot of never before seen stuff. So shout out to Rich Kids. Shout out to OEO. OEO, you get everything. You get everything that I just mentioned. And Iron Sal gets everything I mentioned, plus all the overtime. And
do they get the
show.
live shows? So like, I mean, not the live show. Like, so when, like, let's say Border Wars, let's say October 24th goes off without a hitch. Do they get?
Yeah, they automatically get access to the Border Wars. I mean, it's not live because we never got a gym with strong enough internet. Even though my gym has it, but I've never been able to throw a line. Like it's almost 200 feet away from the modem. So, but that'll be the next step one day. All right. So shout out to that's it. No more shout outs, yo. No more shout outs. Oh yeah, Gabriel Vasquez though. Shout out to Gabriel Vasquez. We don't know who you are, but you signed up, you signed up. So shout out to you. We're gonna go back to they said we didn't get the J-Mac. I thought we did that. J-Mac back. J-Mac back.
Yo, can y'all hear?
We do. Not.
I heard bits and pieces of he seemed like a good spokesperson for him because even some of the questions y'all asked, he tried to spice it up and cake it up nice with a response like he was on about the money fighters and stuff like that. He was giving you all these excuses and talking about it's about what you can negotiate and all his job and what have you, but he really sounds just like a sales rep that just got a new product and he high off it right now, trying to push it out there and stuff like that. I want to see what success they have in the years or whenever that is to come. Like he said, he got some big name fighters that he want to disclose. I don't believe that. I want to see who signs up and who these big name with this interview with him. So, I mean, I don't...
All right, champ. Did go in and out, but we gave you
Yo,
your time.
J-Mac live in Dallas, right?
One of them in New Orleans and the other one in Dallas.
Okay.
I think it is J-Mac because he showed up to the Border Wars, so JT's in New Orleans. We got to go to, they said I didn't go to King Born, which I did, and J-Mac, which I did. Steve, I think
Say
you.
what?
Steve, which is you. You ready? What up, champ? Steve say, yo, get in my intro. I ain't talking until I hit my intro.
My town up in K-Town. Hey, Daddy, this a dollar beat.
I drink soda, I eat pizza, I hang out with chicks all day. These fighters still can't beat me. They fighting every day, they in the gym every day. Just give me 6 weeks, and I got it.
BoxingWiz.com.
Steve. Steve, you must be having issues with your phone because you unmuted, but we don't hear you.
You hear me now?
I hear you now.
Okay, you hear me? Okay. Okay, here's the issue that I got with one thing that he said that I didn't like. He basically insinuated that nobody outside of his company would have a fighter's best interest. And I think that's kind of dangerous for him to say. But we'll give it, time will tell. And I would like to hear from the fighters, especially the two Americans, because I know they're based out of Europe, and they got a lot of European fighters. So I would like to hear why Lorenzo and JoJo signed with them. Like, what do they see that we're not seeing? I would like to hear from them because I don't see what they're going to do for them. But time will tell.
Yeah, it's like Mario said, I think, man, some promises had to have made, even if that's mandatory minimum purses. We got 2 super chats, one from Trey in the Bay. Shout out to Trey, who is a Patreon at the Boomerang level, which means she gets 2 calls and still chooses a super chat. Plus is our moderator who says, Spencer Ellerby. And it's funny to me because I remember interviewing Ellerby, and he's like, I got that contract right here in the briefcase. I'm like, let me see it then. And he's like, I'm not going to let you see it. I'm not going to let you see it. Yo, he's hilarious, bro.
Yo, you got to play that one back. I'm sure there's so many people that have never seen that.
That's what comment creeping was supposed to be. Like, they recommend videos that they want us to either watch or, but it never took off. A lot of shows are not as successful on Patreon as Untitled. Untitled just keeps getting into the hundreds and hundreds. It's crazy. But we got Coach Mitty that says, this is for J-Max Internet. Sends a super chat for J-Max Internet because it was choppy loppy.
Choppy loppy. Yo, I'm going to put you on the spot. Y'all been doing y'all's research? Because I've been doing mine.
What kind of research, Chamberlain?
The Victor Ortiz Mayweather.
Victor Ortiz Mayweather.
I got y'all. Don't worry. I got it already outlined for everybody.
What?
Well, I'm not done. But what? Got it outlined. I'm talking about the new show.
Oh, yes.
The Super Mech show. We settled on. Yeah, Rewind. We settled on and actually, man, well, never mind. We'll talk about that off air. But we settled on Victor Ortiz, Floyd Mayweather, and yo, that is the perfect. Like when Supermax came up with this idea, I swear to God, I'm not making this up. That was one of the fights that came to my mind. Was like, yo, you know what would be good is that one because there's enough footage, there's enough drama, storylines. It's gonna be a great show. I promise y'all.
Which one?
Yeah, absolutely. With the
Rewind
Victor
show.
Ortiz, with the head missile he hit.
Yeah, I started the outline on it. I got a bunch of stuff, but I haven't gone back and watched the what's it called? The HBO show. Yeah. I haven't gone back and watched the I was gonna call it Hard Knocks. God damn it, what's it called? Oh, 24/7. I haven't gone back to watch those yet, and I definitely we have to watch that stuff. It has to be part of the show. Yeah, but I've gotten all the purses, I've gotten the betting lines, I've gotten about half a dozen articles that I've combed through for info, and yeah, man, we're gonna be set for that.
All right.
We can come to that.
And that's GTO, Instagram and Twitter.
At Martin McGee on Twitter, at Martin McGee on Instagram. Peace.
Alex _ Doomsday _ and I always can rely
on me to cut you off. And when I cut you off, it ain't because I think you soft. Now, I was just seeing TJ said, I train at Planet Fitness in Fairfield, and I thought of Fairfield, New Jersey. But I think he's Nah, but he's from like Cincinnati, though, so... Unless he lives in Jersey.
They got the same name streets all across the country. Ask yourself why. Dun, dun, dun. On the next Untitled.
So you don't get lost.
On the next Untitled. Or maybe certain names and families have owned, this country for a long... see, come on now. You ain't never going to look at the name of your street the same way, unless it's a number, because then, it's just a number. Untitled champs. Untitled.
Oh, all right, bye.
Bye.
Arrivederci.